knowing the socio-economic status of the audience, we can infer that they're going to be living in a sort of a suburban area, and the E students group will still be living with their parents in these homes, whereas the more established B2C2 viewer will actually own them. And these recognisable locations should be used in the adventures of Pidgeot and Brian in more dilapidated forms so that the viewer can emotionally resonate with what's being shown. Personal requirements. So travelling. So to reach the filming location, I will either be cycling or catching the bus. And since I have my annual bus pass, that's covered expense-wise. But my actors will either have to catch the public bus or the college coach. And one of them will be catching the pre-arranged college coach, but the other one will have to buy a £4.30 day pass to cover them from Reading to Henley. Food expenses. Actors will be required to bring their own food because it's not a long enough period to warrant having full catering. And when I'm recording, I will be buying my lunch every day. And however, water will be provided for the voice actors, as it's obviously quite tiring for the voice. And that will be, my lunch will be from the Tesco £3 meal deal, and the water will be £1.40 from the same shop. Accommodation is not required, as the location is close enough to travel to and from every day. Props expenses. As I am reworking a previous set, there is no cost in this respect. I will have to purchase wood for the bridge, however, and furnishing as well, wood for the furnishings. And I also require a wooden mannequin for Brian and the Hermit, Play-Doh for Pidgeot, and fabric for any outfits. So the wood costs £6.99 per sheet, meaning that it will be £13.98 for two. The mannequin is £5, and the Play-Doh is £6.49, and the fabric pack is £28.74, including VAT. Okay, so personnel requirements. I have as we can see here, I have hired 2 actresses to do the voices of Pidgeot and Brian, and I myself will be doing the voice of the mutant because I can get quite a low range. I'll also be producing it and directing and writing the script as well, and this means I can have full control over my production. I am not reliant on other people showing up and potentially being ill, and it also helps keep the costs down because we have to be very conscious of how much money we're spending, because to begin with it won't be a massive budget I'll have access to. So yeah, it just helps make sure I have control and keeps the budget relatively low. Okay, so cast and crew. Playing Brian, we have Kalara. As he's sort of an early teenager, she'll be able to replicate the clearly boyish but also rather high-pitched tone of his voice. And Jessica will be playing the role of Pidgeot. Again, same principles remain. And they'll be recording together in a sort of a conversational format, so it's quite relaxed, quite informal. And that will be on the 24th of May in the recording studio, in the main studio. And as previously noted, I will be doing the voice of the mutant, but instead of an hour to allow for this, I've just done out 10 minutes because it doesn't really have much to say, just a couple of growls. And again, water will be available for them. Okay, so the overall budget. To rent the Canon EOS 1200 DSLR camera, it will be £308 for the 2 weeks, or £22 per day. The Manfrotto Advanced Fluid Tripod, £11 per day, or £154 for the 2 weeks. Joker Bug 800 watt lighting kit, £90 per day, or £540 for the 2 weeks. The actors, for the 2 lead actors, it will be £376, and for the 1 supporting actor, £120, so that's a grand total of £496 for the 3 actors. Location is free of charge since I am using a relative's house and I am not being charged rent, I guess you could say. Travelling, it will be that single payment of £4.30 for the day pass, which the actor will require for that 1 day. Accommodation is not applicable since I will be travelling every day. Food, £3 a day for packed lunch plus £1.40 for the pack of water. will give me a grand total of 43.40 for the 2 weeks. And for the wood, the mannequin, the Play-Doh and the fabric, that'll be 54.21 all in. And that gives a grand total of £1,599.91. So the schedule is has enabled me to have clear production time, and in the real thing I will cut to a Excel spreadsheet. That's not here right now. Okay, and in summary, I want to present apocalyptic themes in a new, inventive way. Something which isn't overly serious, but quite light-hearted and warm. I also want to show the decline of sanity in obscure circumstances, create relatable characters in a situation that is not completely unbelievable, and not just focus on the survival aspects, but the retention of humanity, incorporate the boldness of video games, and leave the viewer intrigued, wanting answers, and equal parts happy and perplexed. This shouldn't be a straightforward scenario, but one which leaves them thinking and wanting to know more. Thank you for your time.